Hey tarot friends, it's Jade here. Welcome back to my channel for another tarot deck walkthrough. Today I'm going to walk through a tarot deck that is out of print. I know some people don't. I know some people don't like watching out of deck reviews for out of print decks, but from my perspective, how would I know what a deck looks like if nobody shows them? Because people do end up letting go of decks that are out of print. So how do we know what to look out for, right? So this one here is a deck that I have been searching for quite a while. And I actually thought I bought it on online at one point. And that is, I don't think I can get this whole thing in here. Let's put it sideways. The Tarot de Putty by J. Philip Thomas, and it comes in a box like this. The book sits in there. It is by St. Martin's Press. Now, I leave that book in there because obviously this is secondhand, but the book that came with the deck, the binding is broken. And when I previously tried to buy this, what I thought I was buying the book and the deck, and instead I just ended up getting the book. So I used that one, which is in great shape, and just leave this one in the box. Now let's see if it says here, St. Martin's Press, New York. No, I don't have. It doesn't have a date on it. It might have one in the book. So the book is here. Don't think I can get this all in here, but here's the book. There's about 175 pages or so in this, and it is I want to say black and white, but it's not. It's sort of blue and white actually. And we have a half a page worth, or 2/3 of a page worth of an image, and then about a page and a bit of text. So there's a description, and then it is interesting because they give you this. Sorry about this, but they give you the upright, they call it exalted meaning, and then the reverse meaning they call the diminished meaning. They give you some correspondences, as you can see there. So that is for the majors. Let's look at the minors. The minors, you get one page, which covers a quarter page, not even, of a card, and then the description. And you get the same thing, the exalted and the diminished. There's no correspondences here. All right, so yeah, this book is in pretty good shape. Let's just see here. So the author is J. Philip Thomas. Does it say who the artist is? So the book and the deck were published in 2002, I believe, and it required okay, so it required more than 3,500 photos and thousands of hours to illustrate. Interesting. Okay, so each of the cards depicts a location, and so those are all given. Let's see what we have at the beginning here. Okay, so there's a preface, major, minors, and then some info on using the cards and the locations for the different cards. And there are a couple of spreads. Anyway, sorry about that. We're already 4.5 minutes in. The cards look like this. I'm going to adjust the camera a little bit. Okay. Little elephant fell down. So these cards, there we go, look like so. So it's not really reversible because there's much more space down here below than there is on the top. And if I put a regular size tarot card on this, you will see that the Tarot de Paris deck is 1.25 inches or so, maybe 30 millimeters taller and about 1 inch or 25 millimeters wider. It's not small. Like I said, it is a used deck, so you can see that the edges are do indeed look a bit worn, which is fine. I love actually the look of well-worn decks. I don't know that I'm going to do anything about that. I really like it. So I don't think these are in order, so apologies for that. Okay, so we have the Queen of Fire. I've not looked through these cards, by the way, so I'm looking at them at the same time as you are. The Ace of Fire. Ten of Air. Interesting. The Nine of Matter. Okay. The Queen of Water. The Little Lamb. The Angel, what would typically be Judgment. The Nine of Fire. I love, that's not my light, that's actually just the light in the card shining down on the figures. The Queen of Air, the little caduceus there. The Spirit of Water. I'm going to guess that that would be Page. The King of Water. The Universe. These are gorgeous cards. Oh my gosh. Energy. So that's card 15, so that would typically be the Devil. You can kind of see that here, I guess. Wow. The Two of Water. Beautiful. The Two of Air. Wow. The sword breaking the rock here. Order. The Emperor. Presence. For strength, I guess. Seven of Water. The Source. Not sure what card that is. I'm going to put that to the side and we'll look in the book. The Six of Matter. Nine of Air. So you can see that the depictions are different, obviously, than your typical Rider-Waite-Smith, but it is fairly, it looks like you could read this with the RWS system. The Question. This is number 12 for the Hanged Man. The Seven of Fire. The Three of Fire. The Queen of Matter. The King of Fire. Seven of Air. The Ace of Matter. I know what that is. The Moon. cool. That is actually very cool. Did you see that? The phases of the moon are held in the regards of those two gargoyles. The Ten of Matter, the Recluse, or the Hermit. Let's just make these a bit bigger. Okay. The Veil for the High Priestess. Equilibrium for Justice. So I'm not sure what she's holding there, but we have Justice here holding the sword and the scales. Interesting. Ace of Fire. I know that location too. Six of Fire. The Star. Beautiful. I'm actually really glad these cards are larger because the artwork is larger, and it's beautiful. This is totally my jam. So I'm looking forward to studying this deck and working with it. I've only had it for about a week or so, and I haven't done anything other than cleanse it. But I think that this winter, this is going to be one of the decks I'm going to work with. Three of Matter, followed by Three of Water, the Sun, Ace of Air, Spirit of Fire, Isn't that an interesting card? Four of Water. I had been thinking that all of these locations were in France, but I'm wondering if some of them are not. Harmony for number 6, or Lovers. The Eight of Air. The King of Matter. The Two of Matter. The Awakening. So this would be typically the Hierophant. Ooh, that card's a little damaged. The King of Air. The Eight of Matter. The Four of Fire. The Five of Fire. The Sphinx for what would normally be the Wheel of Fortune. The Seven of Matter. The Four of Air. The Six of Air. The Stallion of Fire, so all the knights are stallions. The Two of Fire. Oh, that's a beautiful card. Two hands interlinked, and then we have, I guess, a dancer. The Spirit of Air. The Eight of Fire. Love it. The Dragon. The Crossing for 13, which would normally be Death. The Ten of Fire. Wow. The Spirit of Matter. The Ten of Water. The Tower. initiation for what would typically be the Magician card. That is cool. The Four of Matter. Keep your head. The Stallion of Matter. And the Five of Water. All right, so let's have a look at the book for this card, the source, because I'm really not sure what that is. Let's pull open the book here. Ah, okay, so the source is actually what would typically be the Fool. So if we go to page 26, let's see what it says. The source, all is all. The tarot begins and ends here. The source is the ethereal resource of every card in the tarot and the origin of all numbers. As the zero, it neither adds nor subtracts from any other number. When used as a graphic icon, zero becomes a circle, and although it traditionally symbolizes wholeness, the circle can also be said to create a dichotomy by drawing the line between the inner and the outer. Such is the chaos and concord sculpted into this enlightened bronze statue of Dionysus, who precariously straddles an ass. Easy, people. It's a donkey. Apparently inebriated, yet remaining fully conscious, this fool personifies order within chaos and contrast within the collective. And the group, which depicts the diversity of man, is so preoccupied with its struggle to support the, quote, fool who would be a god, unquote, that no one takes any notice of the mercurial figure at their feet. Looking more closely into the chaos, we meet the Joker. Ah, right here. Okay. We meet the Joker in the role of the animating force of evolution, who busily spirits away the O-ring and hides it in the shadows of the future. Okay. From this first step, we embark on the path, both to discover the authentic self and to re-experience the ebb and flow of pure, undifferentiated existence. So the exalted meaning, or the upright meaning, would be the source is probably the most difficult card to encapsulate in words or symbols. The nonconformists, the spiritual explorers, the creative savants, the intellectually innocent, all are personified here. The wandering shadow of Peter Pan also offers a clue. Plan ahead and then take a chance. So where's the shadow of Peter Pan? I don't know. I'll have a look for that. The diminished meaning says, stop. Don't step off the platform yet. Wait for the next train. If things seem too good to be true, be discreet and tread carefully. Don't be a fool's fool. The correspondences are the Fool, the Joker, Jester, Trickster, Dionysus, Bacchus, Mullah Nasruddin, Jesus riding an ass, the Wandering Minstrel, Mardi Gras King, a Fool of God in Divine Madness, and Zero. All right, so there you have it. So that is the Tarot de Paris, and I am sorry this is out of print, but again, you can definitely get it. I purchased this off of someone on Facebook, so this does happen. You know, it does come out for sale every once in a while. So if you're interested, keep an eye out and have a look. But I'll come back with a review once I have a chance to work with it more. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do about the edges, whether I'm going to somehow clean them up or edge the deck. I also am thinking perhaps of applying contact paper, although I'm not sure I want to do that with an out of print deck, but you know, I bought it for me to work with, not as a collector's item. So I hope you've enjoyed. Let me know if you have this deck, and if you do, I would love to know how you work with it and what types of readings that you do with it. Leave me a comment down below, and I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please do hit the like and subscribe button, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.